Okay, now while you're making calls, you want to have your script in front of you. You also want to make sure you have your rebuttals in front of you until you have them memorized. You're usually going to get objections while you're making your calls. Seldom, you will get someone that says, great, I'll be in the office, I'll be in the morning, and 9 o'clock's great. But most of the time you're going to get some kind of objection or some kind of questions. So the most common objection that you're going to come across is, I'm not interested. So when the prospect says this, what you want to say is, well, there's no obligation. We just like to come out and show you what's available for your employees. After speaking with a rep, if you think it's something you'd like to offer your employees, then great. If not, we just appreciate the opportunity. It only takes about 15 minutes. So will you be there on Tuesday, or would Wednesday be better for you? Or whatever day you're trying to set the appointment for. Now, another one that you're going to come across is, just mail me or send me the information. What you want to say is, well, we used to do that. But what we found is that anyone who was serious about reading the information spent about 10 minutes on it, and then they always had a question or two. So what we do now is we have a rep go over the information with you, then he can answer all your questions right then. Will you be in the office on whatever day? The reason you want to give this rebuttal is you want to make them understand that it's better to meet with the rep than it would be to just read over the information. So this is the reasoning behind this rebuttal. Most people are just trying to blow you off. So if you give them this rebuttal when they give you that objection, should help. Now, another common objection that you're going to come across is, we already have lots of insurance, or we're happy with what we have. What you want to say here is, well, you're talking about major medical, correct? If they say no, we have voluntary benefits, then you want to skip down to rebuttal number 6, which is on another page that you will have in your handouts. But for now, if they say yes, what you want to say is, Aflac is not major medical. It's supplemental benefits that puts money back in your pocket when you're sick or injured. It can be offered at no cost to the company and without a payroll deduction, and can actually lower your overall healthcare costs. So, will you be in the office on whatever day you're trying to set the appointment for? Now, another common objection that you're going to come across is, we work with a broker. What you want to say here is, great, we'd be surprised if your company didn't. When was the last time your broker presented Aflac to you? Now, if they say the broker's ever presented Aflac to them, you can just say thank you, bye. That means their broker is licensed to offer Aflac. But if they say never, basically they're telling you that their broker's probably not licensed to offer Aflac. So what you would say there is, the reason why I ask is 9 times out of 10, brokers aren't licensed to offer Aflac. Now, we're not trying to replace your broker. Most brokers focus on major medical. Our rep specializes in voluntary benefits and would like to show you how these can be a great way to lower your overall healthcare cost. If you like what you hear, we can get your broker involved. We'll be in the office on whatever day. Now, another thing that you're going to come across is, well, what kind of benefits are you talking about? This is going to be a pretty common question that the prospects ask you. So you have 2 options here. Option number 1 is, these are supplemental and voluntary benefits for sickness and injury. For example, disability, long-term care, cancer care, things like that. They can be paid 100% by the employees, so they don't cost the company anything and can help lower your overall healthcare costs. So, will you be in the office on whatever day you're trying to set for? Now, option number 2 is, these are supplemental and voluntary benefits for sickness and injury. These are the types of benefits that are paid directly to the employee to help cover some of the out-of-pocket medical costs and other expenses. So while major medical pays the doctor, we pay you, the employee. These don't cost the company anything and can help lower your overall healthcare costs. So will you be in the office on whatever day? So these are some of the rebuttals that we've given you to help you overcome some of the objections that you're going to come across. There's also some other objections on the following pages with this handout that we've emailed to you that you're also going to get sometimes. So make sure to go over all the objections and all the rebuttals and get familiar with these. Eventually you do want to get these memorized so it does not sound like you're reading. But when you first make your calls, just have this in front of you and your script in front of you in case you get any of these objections. You'll be ready.